Atomfall just launched, and the Steam reviews are rolling in. Some players are loving the eerie post-apocalyptic Britain, while others, not so much. But is Atomfall actually a survival gem? Or is it hiding some serious flaws? In this video, we're diving into real Steam user reviews. All in good faith. No blind hate, no sugarcoating. Just a real look at what players are saying. If you enjoy the way I go through player reviews, rants, and reactions, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Alright, let's get into it. Starting off strong with Laughing Soldier's review, who has 4.2 hours on record.
Very janky. NPCs are very easy to abuse in stealth. They give up almost instantly as soon as you're out of sight on veteran difficulty. Stealth itself exists, but there's not enough mechanics to make it feel good, such as throwing rocks, bottles to distract enemies, and throwing enemies too. Having throwing knives that kill on a headshot. Items like bandages are pretty useless when everything can very quickly kill you from full health. Weapon stats don't match their performance. A low damage 22 Terrier and a high damage Lee No. 4 rifle both deal the same damage. A slow attack speed axe and a fast attack speed knife. Both feel as if they have very similar swing speeds too. Melee combat is very unbalanced. Either you dominate entire groups of people or you get stun locked to death.
Yeah, that's not great. Stealth sounds borderline lame. However, they did praise the game too.
Runs well on max settings. Looks good. The layout of the maps are very well thought out. The bartering system is a change from the usual trading systems using currency in other games like Caps and Fallout. Weapon modules are well done.
So at least it looks great and runs smoothly, which isn't always a given these days, and the bartering system is cool compared to the usual in-game currency. Next up we have Lord X Blue, who put in 16.4 hours before dropping this glowing review. I have attempted to give this a 10 out of 10 for the ability to curb stomp swarms of rats. However, combat is booty cheeks. No night cycle is donkey bottom. No fast travel is dumpy. Enemy AI is arse. Lame upgrades are Sasquatch dingleberries. No stealing or pickpocketing is the bottom of my foot. Find atom cores is Captain Picard's nose hairs. No armor system is what my dog licks off of its booty. Trading is how my southern grandmother says ice. Weapon upgrading is finding out that your bag of chips is mostly air. Inventory is the crying baby at the end of the aisle. Moving around is when you go to the barber and they give you a bald spot no matter what you try to tell them. Story is what that little child in the Call of Duty lobby is screaming over the microphone. Finding ammo is when you find a fly frozen in your ice cube. Another blue spores are infecting people, turning them into zombies, which is finding hair in your food. Everything is just complete gonorrhea. If you think I'm being harsh, keep in mind this game charged me $70. So, I get to chimichangas. The developers. I think it's safe to say Lord X Blue did not have a good time. Next up we have Enemy Boat Spotted, who put in 5.1 hours before deciding the game wasn't for them.
It's not STALKER! Not even Metro! It has atrocious gameplay! Seriously! Avowed in FPS 4! It's We Happy Few in a different sauce! God, this one was awful! The more I think about it, the madder I get! So much wrong with it, but I doubt it's fixable! Simply making melee combat better is only 10% of the problem this game has! It runs well, but sure it does, because it also looks like a game made about 10 years ago on max settings! It has absolutely nothing going for it! God, even We Happy Few had more interesting ideas than this!
Let me wipe the spit off my computer screen. Okay, that did it, yep. Okay, anyway. Comparing it to Avowed, ouch. Now that's rough. The biggest takeaway here is that Enemy Boat Spotted doesn't think Atomfall can be salvaged. Even if melee combat gets improved, they believe the issues run much deeper. Like their mental anguish. Alright, enough with the negativity. Let's look at the positives and see if Atomfall has anything good going for it. This one comes from
Insane,
who put in 11.3 hours.
I'll say, it's a solid game so far, my boy. From the negatives I've seen, people expect Fallout. Well, it's not. If I had to make a comparison, I would say it's more like STALKER, old chap, with a dash of Bioshock and a sprinkle of Fallout. Probably some others I'm missing, but you get the gist, my boy. Exploration is rewarding. They're not really quest markers per se, just here's the location, figure it out. It kind of holds your hand, but it's more like your father pushing you on a bike and letting go. Oh, I miss my father. I too came in with a Fallout mindset, but after about an hour and no hand-holding, I was like, F it. I'm gonna do what I want. And I did. I had a jolly good old time. I played for 9 hours straight, just doing my thing and really enjoying it.
Now, this is interesting. Basically, the problem isn't the game, it's people's expectations. If you go in expecting Fallout, you'll be disappointed. But if you embrace the open-ended survival style, there's a lot to enjoy. The lack of hand-holding is also a big plus for them. Next up, we have Carabanada, who also recommends Atomfall after 5.8 hours of playtime.
The game? Absolutely best described as something between Prey 2016 and the STALKER game, okay? Not as deep mechanically as a true immersive sim, but offer a great deal of exploration akin to STALKER. Absolutely love every single location is a piece of a spider web of a bigger story. Practically every single place of interest moves the story along in some way, huh? Absolutely brilliant. Mwah.
This one's short but enthusiastic. If you love Prey or STALKER, this one might be for you. Players who enjoy piecing together a story through exploration might really get into this one. So is Atomfall worth it? What do you think? Drop a comment with your take on Atomfall. Notice how I keep saying Atomfall because I'm afraid I'm going to make it sound like it's some guy named Adam falling.